Well, we've made it almost to the end of the book of Joshua. Only one more night after tonight. Tonight we're on 19, 20, and 21 in the book of Joshua, and we continue on with 19 with the allotment of the land to the different tribes by casting of lots. Remember that started in chapter 18, and they finished that up. Chapter 20, that's in chapter 19. Chapter 20 is interesting because it's where they allot cities of refuge spread all out over the land. If you remember, there's no police force in Israel. Everybody is pretty much operating inside the confines of their own clan. They have to take care of themselves. And so if somebody kills someone else, and they don't want vengeance to be taken out on them. And remember, one of the laws is that the whole eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. And I know you've heard this before, but the reason for that is not to describe what the punishment is, but rather what the punishment cannot be. In other words, you can't over punish someone for a crime. The punishment has to fit the crime. Is the way we would describe it today. So the people have an opportunity now. If they are accused of something like murder specifically, they can run to the cities of refuge, and the person taking vengeance cannot retrieve them there. If they go outside the city, they're fair game. If they stay inside the city, they're not. The idea being that they can go there, they can plead their case. The person who's vengeful that they can calm down. It gives them an opportunity. So the Lord sets these up all around the country so that there is a place for them to go. And then in chapter 21, he does the same basic type of thing, but he does it with the Levites. And if you remember, the Levites did not get a block of land because, see, they're there to manage the tabernacle, and they're there to handle the sacrifices, and they receive a portion of each one of the sacrifices, but they still have to have some place to live. And if you notice, they too are spread out all over the country. So the Lord wants his priest as close to the people as he can, because ultimately over time they're going to be the ones to do the teaching. They're going to be the ones to continue on explaining to people what God's will is. And so anyway, they are doing that. They're spread out all over the land, and we see that so now they've just about finished this allocation. All the tribes have their lands allocated. There's cities of refuge described, and there are cities for the Levites. So we're just about ready to finish this book. We'll do that tomorrow. Have a good evening.